we have to take people on a journey, and that journey has to be a kind of mythology of some kind. So it's like the mythos element against the logos element that you guys are bringing. And like I said, that a lot of the power of a beautifully constructed, clear logos theory of everything is that it attracts people who are seeking that. And like us, we've all been kind of looking for something clear and specific and elegant. But I think we're more of a rare breed, if anything. Like there's, people who are just after a good story.
Yeah.
So if we can tell a good story whilst also taking someone on a journey through kind of various ways of understanding, not just one person's model, but even just a pathway towards more general notions of what these models contain, then I think that's how we disseminate it in a wider audience.
This is crazy, guys, because I was saying I'm not into woo-woo, but this feels very woo-woo to me, and I believe it. It's like, it's real woo-woo. Recently, I've had this idea to make a movie, and it entails, well, I told you about it, Alex, the idea that how is humanity going to develop, or what is its journey going to look like with AI and all that stuff. So I was thinking, I was like, okay, I need to interpret this movie. I cannot write it from a story standpoint. Normally I write from a story, I create a framework right away, a plot and all this with characters. But this time I'm doing it visually. I want to create visuals that really reaches the subconscious first, and then let the story emerge from there. And it's funny that I just came up with this idea recently, and that you out of nowhere said, hey, let's do a podcast. And it's just now that you said that I realized, holy shit, you guys can help me write this movie, perhaps. And I'd really need to use you guys as consultants. But I'll give you a quick glimpse. I want to start it with that little clip of Jung that I said earlier. Starts with that. And then throughout the movie, I want to use very visual images. Like, for example, I see a man naked in bed in the fetal position, and it's from overhead, and his bedding is beige. So it heavily implies him in the womb in a way, but it at the same time isn't something. It's like, oh, you did that, right? I don't want it to be too obvious, but I want like very striking images like that throughout the whole film to contextualize humanity, to bring up all of these themes that we're wrestling with in our theories, consciousness, morality, tech, all this stuff. So I'm trying to create like the story or mythos, or at least not create the mythos, but interpret and try to catalog and make everybody understand this is what we're dealing with. Like, this is where we're at now, in a way.
Maybe catalyze the creation of the mythos.
That's what it is, to catalyze. Like Fight Club catalyzed our understanding of our culture at the time.
Mm-hmm.